Hi Gemini, thank you for tuning in. This is your April reading. So, how are you feeling? How is everything over there? Feel free to use my comment section to communicate with other people. Leave, the place where you're from, how things are over there. Feel free to express yourself. Is that something that you need at this time? Yeah, I just want to give a big hug to each and everyone that's personally affected, whether that's through grief, whether so your own health, whether you're fearful, whether you are in any way, shape, or form affected financially, spiritually, emotionally. I just want to send my love to you guys, because I know the situation isn't easy. It's not something that just happens, each and every year. It's a lot. It's it's intense, and it's not gonna go away for within a week. So we just have to try and find ways for us to cope with it, and try and find ways to be there for one another, be there for ourselves, and to try and find the positive side in these things. What can we achieve at this time? And overall, just try to explore our spiritual and our mental freedom. Even though we cannot go out physically, we can travel wherever we want, emotionally and spiritually. So use that at this time. I think that's very important. I'm gonna give you guys a quick breathing exercises that you can use if you feel the fear energy is rising up within you. And it's short, it's quick, so I'm not gonna make it too long. It's breathing in. I'm gonna say it out loud. You can say it out loud if you want to. You can also do it silently. It's breathing in, I am protected. Breathing out, I am safe. Breathing in, I am protected. Breathing out, I am safe. It's just a small exercise you guys can do a couple times a day, one time a day. So I'm gonna ring the bell a couple times. Feel free to repeat the breathing exercises so we can calm down a little bit. I am protected. I am safe. Alright, Gemini. I feel a difference in your energy instantly. I'm going to pick up the spirit message deck, because at this time we can use some spiritual advice, some advice from the spirit. I'm going to see what's coming through for Gemini. There we go. I have this one as well. Holding on, you have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capability to heal and transform you. Alright, so I don't know if that's something you guys feeling. Maybe you're holding on to some resentment, some anger, in whatever way that is. Maybe towards a person, maybe towards the situation, maybe towards the past, maybe towards your youth. It's all of that. It's helping. It's helpful for you to work towards forgiving and releasing, because that energy will set you free, and it's very, very powerful, and especially at this moment in time, because it's a damaging frequency. It just hurts you. It hurts your growth. It hurts your capability of feeling happy, feeling in the moment, in the present moment, feeling that sense of happiness, feeling that sense of fulfillment. It's sort of a blanket over everything. You can hear it, but you can't really, really hear it. You can, smell it, but you can't really smell it. You know, it's like, you know, walking around with a blanket over your head. That's basically how it feels. You can see the light, but you can't really see what you're looking at. You know, it's like that. That's why the vision that I got with this. Then we have card number 2, intuitive nudge. Okay, so they're asking you to release the feeling of why and this and so bad, and it's why is this happening to us, and it's like, why did you do this, why is it, you know, like that energy. Once you neutralize that as much as possible and take your time, it's not something you like, you know, you turn a switch and it's gone. But what helps you is to connect yourself to your higher self, to your intuitive side of self. You know, intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So listen to your intuition. Your intuitive guidance is the language of the soul. Try and follow your intuitive guidance at this moment in time. What do you feel like doing? What do you feel guided to do? What do you feel guided to stop or guided to start? Try and find something within this moment in time, period of time. It's a small period. When it comes to our entire life, it's just a small period of time right now. I know you feel trapped at moments. I know that some of you are further with that than others, more progressed, but there is a lot of things to gain from this, and it's important to neutralize, you know, balance things out. Yes, it's an uncertain time. Yes, there's a lot of unknown things happening. We don't know how long it's going to take. We don't know how long it's going to be. We don't have all the answers right now at this moment in time. So yes, that is on the scale, but we have to try and balance the scale out with other things on the other side that we do control, that we do, you know, have a say over, and that we can achieve and that we can grow in. So it's important to find that balance this month, Gemini, to not only have your one twin do all the talking, you also have another side within you that needs that space. All right, let's just jump into the tarot. I think it's the best thing to do right now. 7 of Swords, starting off. Are you open towards yourself? Are you denying yourself a part within yourself, maybe? Maybe you're not really opening up about how you truly feel about a person or about a situation. I mean, you look cute doing it though, but let me see. Yeah, the devil. Okay, what is here? What's going on, Gemini? Are you actually going places and not being honest about it towards your partner? You're like, no, I didn't went to that store. Oh, it wasn't there. It wasn't me. I'm just kidding. We gotta lighten up the energy a little bit as well. What I see with the 7 of Swords and the Devil, with the King of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, is that some of you have to be honest with yourself. Is this really what you want? Is this really making you happy? Is this relationship, it's not for all of you, but for some, is this relationship really helping you grow? And for others of you, Taurus season. Taurus season is the moment where things are starting to flow again. One sec, because this one screams at me. The Sun with the 2 of Cups. So there is love there. I'm gonna get some cards out because the energy is so divided right now. Okay, let me see. 6 of Cups. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. This is not for all, but I have to share this message. You still hold on to a level of hurt and pain and resentment towards a partner, towards an ex-partner. You just feel like they're hot and then they're cold. They completely are there for you, and then they just leave you hanging. It's hot and cold. Hot and cold is what I feel. Because here you see, you have the Six of Cups, and then you also have the Five of Pentacles. You see? What I feel with this is that a lot of you are scared to get sick. Some of you are really in the high-risk group. You don't have to be old to be in a high-risk group. I'm in a high-risk group because I have a lung disease. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm not over 50 now. Nope. So yeah, some of you do belong to that group. Feel away, are scared, are afraid. And it's an energy that you have to sort of neutralize a little bit and work with for yourself, because you cannot be afraid 24/7. It's not going to work. It's also not you, Gemini. It's not you. It's not your nature to be afraid all the time. You work a way around it for you to feel, good with the situation. Okay. So what I feel with this is that some of you are afraid that financially this is going to have a big impact on your life. It will have an impact, but you will overcome, and you will regroup, and you will regrow. If you build, like I said that with Taurus, I said if you build it once, you can build it twice and 3 times and 4 times. You got this. You are still you. You still have all the ingredients. Maybe right now you're not capable of it. Maybe right now you feel away, but I do see here help out there for you. There are many ways for you to be able to get through this situation and be okay. But it's important for you to be honest, be open. I know you don't want that. I know you don't want to be open and honest about maybe your finances, maybe the situation you're in. But if you want somebody to help you, you have to open up and be honest about it. And there's no shame in that. Okay? If that's a message for you, then that's my message to you. What I see with this is that you, the king and the queen, I see your progression, I see your growth, I see your healing. I see somebody walked around with some pain, some hurt, and wasn't expressing it. Then they got to a moment in time where they start healing things within themselves, healing things with the other person, communicating, opening up, releasing, forgiving, allowing things to shift. And that's when you guys see that you are a good fit. But there's too much noise going on. If you are really out of alignment with the partner you're with right now, and you see all this red flags and you see all the signs, it's because there's so much energy around it that's unspoken. It's like it's been just walking on eggshells. What I keep hearing, walking on eggshells. Just try to, make it work. That's not the way to go. Sometimes you just gotta be raw, and it has to be the raw, the ugly, and the truth. And then, okay, let's work with this. And I do see you guys coming together and being able to really cope, but you both need your own thing. It's very important, Gemini, especially when dealing with a Sagittarius. You both need to be able to focus on your own thing and then spend time together. But you cannot make one another your life, like your entire because it's gonna get old real quick. And you need that sense of excitement, that sense of, hey, I'm also my own individual person. And that's the best way to show up in a relationship for you, Gemini. So if you are your own person, you have your own thing, you're building your own thing, you're feeling, you have your own friends, all of that, and then you have that person as a side. This is the king and the queen. See? Because normally when kings rule, the person next to them is not a queen. It's not the way it actually works, even though it sounds weird. I know, I don't know how to go too deeply into this without making it sound really weird. You cannot be both a king and queen at the same time. There's either a king or a queen, you see? But you both have your own thing. You both rule your own life. You both are king and queen of your own life. Whether you're masculine, feminine, whether you're a same-sex relationship, doesn't matter. It's about the fact that you're both equal, not one above the other. No, you both have the same, same place within your own life, and then in each other's lives. Okay, it's balanced, it's equal, it's good. Because I do see like an unhealthy cycle of you trying to neglect parts of yourself that you just need to be happy, and that's okay. That's not to be ashamed of. And maybe you were still dealing with something. Maybe you were still dealing with a grief, and you just didn't really have the space for that inside a union where you're together 24/7. Be honest about that. I see the raw and the truth coming out in the spirit of time, and it's healing the union. Because, you know, there's something that happened that hurt you. Could be a long time ago. It doesn't have to be that recent. So you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid to open up to a new love. Maybe, you know, you went through this situation with somebody, and then you move back, you know, you put in the work, you plant the seeds, and then you know, arrived at this level, like the stability, caregiving, and then you're just afraid of losing that. You're just afraid of, if I open up to this King of Pentacles, you know, I might end up here again. So you got to work through that in order to be really open for it. Okay, let's move on, because now we're a little stuck in this frequency. Some of you are worried about an older woman in your life. The feminine energy. The King of Cups with the 8 of Wands. Yes, because that's the thing. I wanted to tune this in a little bit back to this situation. Love and messages back and forward. Speaking honestly from the heart. So if somebody is communicating with you, Gemini, it's from the heart this month. They have a lot of love for you. They have a lot of love for you. They do. They have a lot of love for you. Maybe you are not feeling that well this month physically, okay? I don't want you to like start freaking out. No, to relax. It could be you're just drained. You could be overwhelmed. Maybe you have migraines, things like that, okay? Breathe. You are protected. You are safe, okay? What I feel is that a lot of love is coming towards you. You know, you're in this position where you have to take a break, but there's a lot of messages from love coming towards you. That's what I feel. Maybe you don't know what to do. Maybe you receive this message, you're like, I don't know what to say, what to do. What am I supposed to do? You know, you see this energy, it's like laying in bed, like, I don't know. This is my life now. If you are at this moment in time in quarantine, you know, you have to be, you know, you've been asked to stay at home, Gemini. It's important for you to also get out of the bed, okay? Don't stay in the bed all day, because it's not gonna help you. Okay. You want to travel, you want to go, I know, and you will, okay? You will once again, but it's gonna take some time. Emotional baggage behind, there we go. This is what we spoke about, because that's a journey. It's the 2 cards that came out. I actually only need these 2 cards for your reading, but okay. That's the thing. Carrying something, this, you know, I don't know if you can see it. 5 Pentacles, this energy of the devil energy with the 7 of Swords, you know, and then the 6 of Cups. It's like, it's a heavy energy to carry, because you're going over things over and over, you know. But what happens after that, after this journey of like overcoming it, and yeah, then you're out of it, but then doesn't mean you're healed from it. It's like, because if you're still on the fence about, you know, opening up again, then you're not healed yet. You overcame it, but you haven't healed. So your heart isn't open yet. What I see happening after that is that slowly but surely you learn how to let things go, because you're being asked to stay in one place. It's helping you to deal with whatever is left to deal with, and you can, you know, almost have like a rebirth out of this situation. So what I see with this is that you're putting down the heavy energy, the weight you pick up and carry. So the hard work is over. The hard work is done. And what happens then? The High Priestess, your intuitive nudges are starting to call you in. You're starting to really understand and being guided from more of like your higher self. You know, your intuition is telling you, listen, this is what what your soul needs right now. On a soul's level, this is what we need. This is what we need to feel balanced, happy, aligned. To really, really have it. Because if you are here, yes, you are the Queen of Wands. Queen. Stop it. Queen of Pentacles. Yes. But it's a practical queen. Practically, you got it together. But C is the spiritual queen. You know, this is the High Priestess. Knowing, trusting the intuition. I'm going to try and follow this pathway. I'm going to listen to my intuitive nudges. I'm going to, I'm being guided to start this channel, or I'm being guided to do this or start a blog. I'm going to do it. So that's very, very positive. Anything else for Gemini for the month of April? Any message that wants to come true for Gemini? Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. If you intuitively feel something, you're feeling guided to do it, no matter what other people say, you have something important to say. Okay? No matter how you feel about it, if you feel guided to do it, open up, express it, because you can actually help and inspire other people. Because you're being guided to share your gift. Share your intuitive gift, Gemini. Share your gift and stand with that. Stand up for that. Powerful energy. Woo, Gemini, I love it. I love this energy. Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me a little break from the heavy energy. And just, I really was in this reading. I was like, okay, what else is gonna happen? I loved it. And I had a little laugh, which is good. It's healthy. You gotta find that balance, remember? Alright, Gemini, I love you so much. Feel free, like I said, to leave a comment, to share your experience in this. Don't think that your story is not important. It's always important, okay? And feel free to use my email if you want to get things off your chest or anything like that. I will be doing more live sessions soon this month, especially in April. And so if you like that, you can hit like the subscribe and the bell button. Then you get a notification when I go live, because I just, spontaneously go live. Like, that's kind of sort of the way I do it. So no pressure to subscribe. I'm just saying, if something you like, then we connect on the live. I love you. Stay healthy. Open your, keep your eyes open to and anybody that needs your help, maybe. But most definitely keep yourself safe and healthy, please, because I do not want anybody or my soul family to get affected by this in that way. Okay? Mwah. Bye, Geminis.